Okay, here we go. Order each little wolf once. And put a third point into Q. Wait to throw your Q so you get the burn damage. We go for Scuttle. And you save Smite for Scuttle to get rid of the shield. Reset, get a pickaxe. And usually you would wait for a pink cord, but I'm just trying to show you the pathing. So here you can go look for a ward. You probably afford to wait for that pink cord. You want to use your E off cooldown. You want to use your E at the start because your E gets reduced every time you auto attack. Then your Krugs should spawn. I'm gonna hold Smite for Dragon. Then you're basically taking Dragon on spawn. Again, put your E and then auto. Doesn't matter about how much health you lose. You can solo any Drake in the game pretty easily. Spam E off of cooldown. Boom. Look at that. Now we're gonna recall. So now our blue buff is spawning in 10 seconds. So what we're going to do is we're going to go kill our Gromp and then give blue to our mid laner. So you call out to your mid laner or to Jed that, hey, I'm just taking Gromp. We're going to be starting blue in about 10 seconds. Give some time to quickly shove the wave. You start blue. And he gets it. Great. Now you move on to your next. That was a bit sloppy. This is where I'm going to look for my gank at level 6. So you come in with the sweeper, ghost, run in, gank, ulti, shove the wave, get back to your path, which is going to be the red into the Krugs. Now you may notice that Turret's already spawned, so I'm actually not going to go into Krugs. I'm going to recall early. Buy my Phage, which is what you would have by now, at least. And run straight for that Rift Herald. Rift Herald is so important on early game junglers like Olaf. Dragon's going to be coming up in 2 minutes, so we can do another full clear before that. So we throw an axe, he's going to charge, so we step the charge, avoid the damage. Always hit the eye and then you can dodge him. With the Herald you can dodge his attacks. On Olaf you probably want to tank them so that you get your damage increase. But it doesn't really matter. Grab the Rift. I'm ignoring Scuttle because it's not realistically going to be there at that point. If it is, then go ahead and take it. And now we are going to full clear. Down to Raptors. And now we're going to tell Jed again, alright, I'm taking Raptors, then I'm ready for a Rift Herald dive. Or a Rift Herald gank play. So you come in. Ghost, blah blah blah. Come in, kill the guy. Situation, we're just going to take 2 plates and then get out of here. And then head straight to that dragon because it's going to be coming up. We get the 2 plates as you can see. And you'll be in time for the dragon. Perfectly in time for the dragon. Meanwhile, our other camps are still on timers and we don't care about Craigs right now. Again, Olaf can easily kill these dragons because when he gets low, look at this lifesteal. I don't even have to smite. And so I just recall. This will give you your gore drinker. And your boots upgrade. You don't need the potion anymore, so you can buy some of this. And then head back up, and would you look at that? Our Gromp is almost spawned. As you can see, we're at 89 CS at 12 minutes, with 2 dragons and a Rift Herald. This is called efficient pathing, because our camps are not alive while we're doing objectives or ganking. So here, our red buff spawning in 39 seconds, so we can look for a cheeky gank mid while we wait. Gank here, communicate that you're going to Raptors and then mid lane. Coming for another cheeky gank. Finish off the tower, if it's not already done. Should be done already, but in case it's not, then go for the dive play, gank, get a tower, unlock Jed from the mid lane, and we go straight to our red. Which is only just spawned, so we haven't wasted any time at all. We're gonna smite it, because why not? Make sure to hit all of the camps with your Q. Here we will finish this and we'll go into our second item. We're currently at 109 CS at 14 minutes. This is the minimum you would want to be at. Our Gromp hasn't spawned yet, so we go and look, right? Place vision down, and voila, Gromp has spawned. Notice that I often let the burn kill the camps because that's what your jungle item does. Look at that, camp just spawned as we got here, perfect timing. And then we can look for dragons coming up in a minute, so what we do is we look for a nice deep ward, potentially control some river, get your recall off, for the dragon, but now for the third dragon we're going to go to our Krugs this time, because our topside camps and the raptors will not be spawning for a while. So what we do while we wait for dragon is we have our Krugs, which we have left on purpose so that we can do this while we wait. everything is planned. Then we just finish our Krugs, and would you look at that? Dragon spawns in 10 seconds. Coincidence? I think not. Sweep the dragon pit and go ahead and start it up. At this point we would either go for a gank or we just recall again. In this case we see Scuttle spawning, so we're going to go for this. Smite it. Get that recall off. Refresh our control wards and our mana. And we're going to go back to our original plan and our original pathing, for the rest of the game, basically. Where we go... I'll just finish it off with this to do a full example of what to do in the game. And at this point we've still asserted enough dominance throughout the map. We could potentially have gone for maybe a gank bot, you know, a couple of ganks bot. When we're pathing down, you usually go for ganks mid or bot. If you're pathing up, you go for ganks top or mid. Obviously this game went for the dragons instead of the ganks, but if you would rather go for the ganks, then you can. Red isn't spawning yet, so we're just going to go Krugs instead. However, we could be ganking mid right now, or we could be ganking bot. But for the sake of the video, we're just going to do Krugs instead. But there's nothing wrong with going for the gank bot and then going for this here. Then we go for our red, and we will wrap it up there, I believe. Here we go. 157 CS at 19 minutes, with 3 dragons and a Rift Herald, with multiple ganks.